Live from Appleton, it's APTV.
Welcome to APTV episode 523 for Thursday, January 4th, 2024.
Good job. This week we have Banter, news, updates, a New Year's Eve recap, a trip to Florida coming up, a whole bunch of new vintage pens, a contest winner, a new contest, plus a whole new year ahead of us.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, are we still doing that?
Yeah, we're still doing that. So, I've been reading online and forums and how to, get better fit for the new year.
Okay.
And what they're saying is a lot of doctors say
Just don't
lunges are really great for fitness.
Okay.
Yeah, lunges. It's a big step forward.
Cute. Very cute. If I were mean, I'd make you demonstrate.
No, absolutely
All right.
not.
So today, Thursday, January 4th, is a day that is near and dear to our daughter's heart.
Oh, yes.
It is National Spaghetti Day. Lindsay loves pasta, any kind of pasta.
I don't think it's pasta so much as it is the vessel to put Parmesan cheese on.
She does load pasta up
doesn't
with
matter what it is,
Parmesan.
as long as she can put
Like,
Parmesan
hello,
cheese on
save
it.
some for the rest of the family.
Oh, Lord.
So that begs a question. What's your favorite kind of pasta? You like angel hair.
I do extremes. I don't necessarily like spaghetti as much as I like angel hair's fine.
You like
Or
fettuccine?
fettuccine linguine, like the wider, flatter noodles.
Yeah. So just curious, chime in and let us know what your favorite pasta noodle is. Do you know that our part-timer Alex, speaking of pasta...
He's a tall... Go ahead.
Our part-timer Alex posted a picture on his social media that apparently he and his family made pasta. He posted a picture of some pasta dish and said, we made this for dinner. And I said, how was it? And then in the pictures, they actually handmade it from scratch.
Cool.
So that was cool.
Cool.
Go ahead.
What do we got tomorrow? Friday, January 5th, National Bird Day. If there are any that are still hanging around Wisconsin. But
We used to have bird feeders and little bird houses.
it's a lot of work. And then the squirrels would just get all the bird
would
feed.
eat all the bird feed. But we do enjoy watching the birds from our windows.
But if you have, watch them.
Exactly. News. So happy New Year.
Yes.
On New Year's Eve, we went to Dave's, our store manager. Dave and his wife invited us over, and we had a wonderful dinner, and we played some card game called Frustration.
Frustration, yes. Yeah, fun. Good time.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a blast. You had a couple drinks. I had a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And then carrot cake from Honey Baked Ham, which was awesome. And
So when you come here,
yes,
you can shop here and then you can take cake home.
it was really good. And we were having lunch and we were tasked with bringing dessert. And so we wanted to bring a cake or something. I really wasn't feeling like going all the way over by the mall and dealing with all the chaos and cars. And we went to Honey Baked Ham for lunch and we're standing there looking at their big coolers with their banks of, ready to go stuff. So they had a carrot cake, they had a chocolate cake, they had a red velvet cake, they had this coffee cake that was amazing. In fact, we didn't wait until Saturday. We got it Friday. So we could have it Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning. I think that was it. It was really good. And we made Justin laugh. No, we had a good time.
Good time.
And then next week, the podcast will be Eric and Lindsay because we are going to Florida to go visit my mom.
Yes.
She's got a new house.
Yep.
Yes. We're going to try to turn this into a vacation. Not work too much. She has a little work for us to do, not too much, but,
Well, that's all right.
That's all right.
That's fair for room and board.
But, yeah, we got lucky with tickets to Orlando. Spirit Airlines, super cheap. So, that's it.
This ad paid for.
By Spirit Airlines.
Anyway, all right. What else we got? All right.
That's it.
We got some actual pens this week.
Yes.
Some vintage pens.
Well, this time of year, all the distributors are all closed or doing inventory, and so there's really not much being released or being shipped. So Brian has a ton of new vintage, new to us.
Yeah, and some of these are actually new. Like, for example, this is, and these are going to be primarily Japanese this week. And these aren't up yet. These are all pending
Photography.
They've actually been photographed, but they're pending testing and writing samples, all that stuff like that. So, but check this out: a Sailor, stainless steel cap barrel, gold-plated steel nib, original sticker, real nice little steel nib, cartridge converter, of course, new old stock.
Cool.
Nice looking full-size pen.
All right. Ooh, that's like cocoa color.
This one is, I got this because it's a unique color. Yeah, this cocoa brown Pilot. 14 karat gold nib. Nice ink window here.
That's a cool
cartridge
color.
pen. Yeah.
Very soft.
It's really different, isn't it?
Coral.
Coral. Yeah, it's like this pinkish reddish 14 karat gold nib, cartridge converter pen. These are again a Pilot. This one
I love.
This one is pretty cool. This one is called a Pilot Sporty. It's blue. It's got
like
this cool clip.
Spice?
Yeah, something. It's got somebody's name engraved on it, but got a nice nib on there. This one's 14 karat. Yep.
Very cool.
All slip caps. This one is one of the favorites.
That's fun.
This one is cool.
Oh.
I forget what they call this model.
Funky, that's what they call it.
But it's this cool lime green. But when you pull it out, it expands,
And then you take the
and
cap
so you've
off.
got
That's
a full size.
cool.
Yeah, so it actually extends,
That's fun.
and then it just lines up
look.
nice.
That's cool.
So that's another Pilot. This is not a Pilot, but this is a wow. This is
Yes.
a spectacular Schaefer Targa.
Not a shy pen.
Not a shy pen, absolutely not. Solid gold nib. I think this one even has a converter. Yeah, we've got the original aerometric squeeze converter on it. That's cool.
That's a decently weighted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not heavy by any means, but compared to a lot of the other ones, this has
Right.
a little more weight to it.
Right,
But that's a
right.
pretty bold pen.
Switching to something completely different. Platinum. This is essentially this is the model that would eventually become the President. Big, large, full size pen with a nice gold nib. We actually have a couple of those.
Always a popular.
Tulips.
Yep.
Always love flowers on these pocket pens. Red
And that
section.
bright red is great.
Yeah. Gold nib. Cartridge pen.
Cute.
Lots of fun pocket pens.
I
This
love
one
all
is
these
silver,
pocket pens.
But look at
Ooh,
this.
Look at that pretty teal green.
Pretty teal. We got these transparent feeds on these too.
That's cool. But it's transparent, but it looks kind of turquoisey.
Yeah, a little bluish. Yeah.
That's cool.
This was a platinum.
Still is.
Yep. Still is. Yes. Still is.
Oh,
I got some pretty heavy
are
hitters
fun.
here. This Sailor, I actually have two of these, I believe with identical date codes on them, but engraved cap and barrel.
So hold that up and compare it to one of the other pocket pens to show the difference. Because this is a little in size. This is a little bigger. Like one of the
So here's the last.
or the tulips.
The Tulip's a different form factor though. So it's only a smidge.
It's only a little bit.
Smidge
But
taller.
it just looks. Maybe it's because of the design, but it just looks so much longer.
But yeah, we've got two of these, and then these have an 18 karat white gold nib on it, but it's got this cool facet
Yeah,
right at the end here.
that is fun.
And so we literally actually have two of them. That's a very nice pen. Another Sailor, very similar to that Targa. This is a barley corn pattern, red section, and then it's got the red in the clip.
And on the top
And
of
on
the
the
cap.
top, yeah, and on the barrel end.
Very cool. That's pretty.
This is a gold nib too,
Is that a
14,
fine,
14
maybe?
karat. Is that a fine?
Asking for a friend?
Your January 1st present?
Oh, we didn't pick out.
We didn't pick
we
out
really
presents, yeah.
sucked it.
We
January 1st.
did, yeah. This one will go fast. Here it is, folks.
Love these.
The Sailor Shalana, an actual
Super
14 karat gold
teeny.
nib. It's tiny, yeah. And we will include a cartridge with that.
Shalanas only take their own Shalana cartridges
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's so tiny.
They don't make the pen anymore, but the cartridges are still currently available. So even if you get one of them, you can refill with
it.
a converter. I've got just a couple more left. Let's go over to the other side of the pond here. Parker 75 in stainless steel. I like this version. It's got this little bit different butt end on the barrel. Very simplified. It's got that nice, very distinctive section. 75 flighter, and then one of my all-time favorite Parker pens of all time. This is the Parker Falcon 50.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is I guess you could say the poor man's T1 in stainless steel, but with this polished section up at the end of the nib. Very cool. Very, very nice looking pen. So we got one of those. How about some leather on your platinum?
Well, we're just starting the year off with a bang.
Just starting the
there,
year
aren't
off with a
we?
bang. Nice Zogan inlay on this one, as these leather models
I
do.
love those.
Yeah, very nice. And maybe the best for last. Doesn't look like much on the outside. Platinum, champagne colored,
Pocket
gold
pen?
trim, pocket pen.
Oh,
Ooh, we got a pink
bright
section.
pink
And we have this super long
inlay.
Zogan inlay on this gold nib.
Very cool.
So that's just a selection, and there's others, of course, I didn't show you. So I think there are 47 pens in total
Okay.
available, and there might be some other ones too that I didn't show. So
And keep in mind that we're not saving these for a big giant vintage mailer like we used to do.
no, they should be up by the
they
time
sh-
this is up.
Yes.
So
So if you're watching this, go check the website, look at all the new things in the vintage pen category.
great.
What happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown.
Great. We had a contest last
We
week.
did. Should we talk about New Year's?
We should talk about New Year's.
All right.
Yeah.
So we mentioned that we went to Dave's, and so for New Year's Day, we even talked about
We
this.
even talked about it. We get up and say, okay, hey, we get to use our Hobonichi 5-year
Yes,
this year. We've
we're going
got
to do
it
our first
out.
entry.
It's on the
And
nightstand.
we were kind of debating between whose nightstand it was going to be on, and I had moved it over to Brian's because I have more stuff on mine. And we totally forgot last night. So, epic failure on day one. So we're going to try again.
We'll try again. We'll try
We'll
again.
have 2 entries.
All right.
There we go.
So we had a contest last week. Do you make New Year's resolutions? If you make one, what will it be?
To use the Hobonichi.
Choose the Hobonichi. Clark Freilich says, another Oscar-worthy show. Happy New Year. As for New Year's resolutions, I think in more of themes, read more book, practice more handwriting, and focus on mindfulness. Oh, and be more intentional about purchasing fountain pens.
Good
Thank
luck.
you for everything. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah. I'll
So
be
you're
very
gonna-
intentional about my fountain pen purchases.
I think he meant maybe less. You just mean I intend to purchase fountain pens.
That's not the same?
No, I think it might be a difference in semantics. Elizabeth Moulton says, Happy New Year. My New Year's resolution is to participate in IncoWrimo. I'm sure I spelled it wrong. Also to complete a currently inked page in my bullet journal each month. Hopefully with a few different inks. Absolutely, Elizabeth. Play with the ink. That's the best part.
There might be an International Correspondence Rhyming Month.
Well, I might do IncoWrimo this
You
year.
might do it.
I might.
You might.
If I start now,
I say that every year.
I'm going to start today and do like one a week, and then I'll be halfway through.
You'll be halfway through.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
just save them in a pile.
Sally Atkins says, wish you a wonderful 2024. No more New Year's resolutions for me. No more guilt and negative self-talk because I don't keep them right on. Just trying to do the right thing all year long, although this year I may resolve to refrain from purchasing more pens and ink. Yeah. No more guilting.
Yeah.
If you don't keep them, don't make them.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
James Mad Chemiker says, nice to know there are more wingers out there. I'm with you, Brian. Just wing it, no resolutions.
Yeah.
That being said, I absolutely plan on making a major trip somewhere. Wouldn't consider it a resolution, however resolute I may be.
William Brockman says, I usually do make resolutions for the new year, but I don't share them with anyone. However, I made none this year, so another fun, informative, just the right length video, by the way. Thanks.
Oh, so sorry. Simple Life says, Happy New Year. I do not do resolutions, but take the opportunity that I have a new planner and reflect on old habits, routines, and reorganize and establish new goals. That's totally me.
That is, yes.
Yes, I
walked up yesterday afternoon after finishing a bike ride, and you're sitting on the bed. You've got like 17 planners open, and notebooks, and
Yeah. What's your point?
cats.
Well, yeah, you got to have the cats to help.
Kathy Cullen Stern says, I usually make resolutions. 2024 includes getting back to weight loss, some home improvement projects, and clearing the house of stuff we don't need.
See, I wrote that one too.
You did, yes.
I did.
I think you did. What home improvement projects did you get in mind? No, I don't know.
We have to install a deadbolt on one of our doors.
Notes from past Amy says, no New Year's resolutions for me, but I do have a goal of actually using my planner for the whole year.
Good. Let's be accountability buddies, because I need to do that too. Summer Pearl says, not resolutions, but find a word to guide my year. I'm thinking acceptance might be mine for 2024. It's also one of the things I do is pick a word.
You pick a word. Okay. All right. Mark Collins says, as Orson Welles said, my resolution is to not make any resolutions.
Nice.
Very nice.
Walt Huntsman, I used to make 10 resolutions every year without fail.
Wow.
And every year without fail, I would break them all. My average was much like my batting average in Little League. In 2024, I have a goal of losing weight and writing new music. The second of those at least should be achievable.
Okay.
So there are several of us who are working on losing weight.
All right. Anna O says, I don't make New Year's resolutions. Why put more pressure on myself? I hear
That's how you feel.
Yes,
Yep.
that's how I feel about those.
The winner is Terry McCormick, and Terry says, my only resolution for 2024 is to knit and crochet for charity.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Very good.
Terry, write to eric@andersonpens.com, and he will hook you up with a $20 credit to your Anderson Pens account.
So we have a new contest,
Yes.
a new survey.
Yes.
Do you have any New Year pen-related rituals?
Such as, do you start the new year with fresh ink? Do you start the year with new ink, a new notebook? Do you clean all of your pens? So let us know your New Year rituals so we can adopt them.
I'm thinking new pen.
I cleaned mine and re-inked a couple of them.
Yeah.
And I used them yesterday. The newly inked one. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that Vanishing Point, that SE, that green one.
It's talking to you.
It's talking to me.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we normally do a New Year's pen. And
We
didn't.
normally do, and we haven't. So we'll see. We'll see. So
As long as you use the New Year's pen in the Hobonichi 5-year. At least the first entry or two.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll totally be out of this. We'll be out of this commitment in about a week.
Nope, we're going to do it.
Yeah, let us know. One commenter will be chosen at random to get a $20 credit to his or her Anderson Pens account.
Do you have any New Year's
Rituals? No.
pen
None.
rituals?
I couldn't even clean my pens, and I brought the ultrasonic home. I brought all this stuff
Yeah.
home for the weekend to clean pens, and it just sat on the kitchen table.
That's okay.
It was all right.
We are
you
entitled
know,
to have an actual day off once in a blue
and
moon.
apparently we're on vacation next week, so.
Yes. I like to clean my pens at least seasonally, like deep clean and completely re-ink and rotate some in and some out. So that I put clean sheets on the bed, and I like to do a little bit of a refresh. And so that includes pens. And you get scared whenever I clean out my purse.
Yes, I do. It's it's a terrifying ritual.
Why?
Just because you just You take over the whole bed,
half the bed.
at least half the bed, and everything goes out and it's organized into piles and groups.
I think it's the organization.
And then there are
scares you.
cats involved,
Yeah.
and it's. Anyway.
I like to start with clean pens, fresh ink, and all of that. So
All right, well,
there you go.
All right, let us know. Anything else you got for this week?
I don't think so.
Thanks for joining
Double
us.
check.
Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Check us out on social media as Anderson Pens, and please like this video, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Happy New Year.